Hi, my name's Anne and I'm one of the e-commerce coaches at TWH, and I'm going to take a look around your website and see what we can do to help you increase your revenue. Okay, so first off, we've got this beautiful image here. One thing I would like to see is a picture of your product or something about your product. When we land on a website, or when a customer lands on your website, you've only got a few seconds to grab their attention. In those few seconds, you need to communicate what it is you sell and why they should care. So we've got honey up here, so I can see that you sell honey, but it's not immediately clear, and if I didn't take a closer look, I may not have known that. Here we've got a beautiful story about your heritage and about your product. Some more information about the company, some honeycomb here, some information about the product, but I'm still not seeing any images of the product itself. The main goal of our website or our homepage specifically, is just to get people to where we want them to go. So what is the goal of the website? Is it to sell honey? If the goal is to sell honey, we need to get them straight off this homepage and onto a product page so that they can check out and complete their purchase. The way we do that is including a really clear image of what it is we're selling and some really clear copy in this top area of the website, which is called above the fold, the area that we can see without having to scroll, that tells people why they should buy my product, how it's going to make their life better, and then a strong call to action, usually something along the lines of shop now or get the best honey. Then they're going to go through to a product page. Here we have an image of your products and they're beautiful. You've got lovely branding that really reflects your heritage and the story of the brand. And then we have some more detailed product shots down here. When I click on them, I'm getting a bigger picture of the product packaging. But where can I buy the product? I can't buy the product anywhere on the website, and I can't see anywhere I can go and physically pick it up. So what we need to do is turn these images into products that are purchasable online. So it's relatively easy to create a store. Anyone can do it, but the trick is getting our products to sell. So there are some really key ingredients to think about when we are creating our products. The first one is nice, clear product photography, which you have. Typically, it's a good idea to have 4 or 5 different images showing different angles, with something like honey showing the texture of it and the actual product itself, not just the container that it sits in, and also some lifestyle images, so people putting their honey on toast or however you recommend that people consume your honey to get the best out of it. We want to show that in an image as well if we can. The next thing we want to think about is our product description. So a product description needs to obviously tell people about the features of the product. So that's things like the UMF rating, how much is in a container, the price of it, all of that kind of information. But we also want to tell people why they need it. What is this honey going to do for them that's going to make their life better, fix their pain points? And the way we do that is by really identifying and honing in on who our customer avatar is. Customer avatar is essentially just a fictional person that we use to represent our customer. And then when we're writing our descriptions, we're creating our website, we are on social media, we're sending emails, we're talking directly to that person with laser precision, because if we're talking to everyone, we're talking to no one. So that's how you create that really rich product description that's going to help convert into sales. So we've got our product description, we've got our 4 or 5 product images, the next thing we're going to have is a way to check out. So there are multiple payment options out there, and the best thing to do is utilize as many of them as we can. If we can break down objections to people buying, we can make more sales. Another thing we're going to do is add a few tactics around those key elements, such as bundling products together to create a higher order value, upselling people so that if they buy honey, they also buy another complementary product that goes along with it, or they buy a better version of the honey. And all of this is really going to help us create a larger average order value. The higher our average order value is, the better our revenue is probably going to be, because we're getting more value out of a single customer. Another thing that we're going to do is collect some information from that customer, primarily their email address. And we're going to use that email address to build a relationship with our customer so that they keep coming back to us, and then we create a higher lifetime value out of one customer, because we all know that it's cheaper to retain a customer than it is to find a new one. So the more money we can make out of one customer, the more profitable we're going to be. So that's just some quick things that we can do with creating the product page and making sure that selling these products online is profitable. One thing that you could do right away, just to get started. Oh, and now I have an image I didn't have before. That was beautiful. I wonder how I got there. If you could implement that as soon as I land on the website, that would be fabulous. I'm really not sure what happened there, but that was beautiful. Anyway, what I was going to say was, one thing that you could do right away if you're thinking about selling online and can never do this too early is start collecting people's email addresses. So that involves adding an email capture form onto the homepage of your website, either embedded into the site in a prominent position or as a pop-up. And the key here is offering some real value in return for their email address. So what could you offer your customer to make them want to sign up? Think about who your customer avatar is. If you already have one set, that's going to make this a lot easier for you to think about, what would that person find valuable? Create that and then make that available to them in exchange for their email address, and you'll get people signing up. Once they've signed up, you can set up your autoresponders and start building that relationship with people. And then when you start selling online, you've got customers that are sitting there ready, waiting to buy from you. I hope that was helpful, and I hope to talk to you soon.